is Jag, and this is my friend Terry.
Hey, hi.
And we are drinking Angel's Envy Finished Rye. It's a rye finished in rum barrels. So you thought we were going to drink a bourbon today.
So it's rye, it's rum, it's everything but bourbon.
Right.
All right.
So a bourbon can only be called a bourbon if it's made with 51 or more percent corn.
Oh.
And then the other 49% can be, I guess it can be anything, but it's usually a blend of rye, barley, and wheat. Any or all of those three other things.
Okay.
But a rye is so called because it's 50% or more rye grain.
Oh, all right.
And they take the grain and then they ferment it and they make it kind of into almost like a beer. And then they take that and put that into a still. And then they distill it and then it becomes the juice.
Oh, yes, you've said that. Yes.
And then they put the juice into a barrel and then they let it sit for 4 to 25 years where it marries with all the flavors of the charred wood of the barrel, and that's when it becomes whiskey or bourbon or rye.
Okay.
Rye and bourbon are both whiskeys.
All right.
Types of whiskey.
Okay.
Angel's Envy is kind of interesting because they don't release anything that's pure. You can't say like, oh, I've had some Angel's Envy bourbon, because they don't release strict bourbon. The only bourbon that they sell is finished in port wine barrels. And the only rye that they sell is finished in rum barrels. And then they have another offering called the Triple Oak, which is...
3 barrels.
Yeah, and they take their regular bourbon and put it into a different barrel for another year or so. And it's an interesting process because they take their juice and they distill it, or they store it in the barrel, say for let's say 5 years.
Yeah.
And then they take it out and put some of it in some of these barrels and some of it in some of those barrels, and for another year or so, and then they take those and blend them together. So they're aged separately, but then blended together again.
Okay.
And so because it's been in 3 barrels, they call it the Triple
Yeah,
Oak.
yeah. Are the barrels exactly the same, or can they be different?
No, they're different. The first one is new French oak barrels from Kentucky. And if it wasn't, then they couldn't call it bourbon.
Oh.
But then the second 2 barrels, one of them is French oak, and then the other one was Hungarian oak, I believe. And those, I don't think they have to be new. They might be used or new, but they're just for finishing, so they just spend like a year or so in the secondary barrels.
Okay. Like a finishing school.
Yeah, gives it a little...
Chef Flair. Oh.
Yeah, something French.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the French joke. Yeah.
So, feel free to enjoy sipping and looking at and smelling. I'm going to read from this little booklet that comes with the bottle.
You go.
Angel's Envy, it says on the outside. Everything we do is grounded in whiskey tradition, up to a certain point. While we respect the old ways, we're not afraid to improve on them. That's why our rye is unconventionally delicious. With a 95% rye mash bill, it's aged in charred white oak barrels like other super premium ryes. But then we go one step further, finishing our rye in vintage rum casks. This marries the already complex spiciness of the rye with the sweet, balanced flavors of rum and cognac. I don't know how the cognac slipped in there.
Yeah. They threw that in.
Released in extremely small batches, our rye is a rare treasure that disappears all too quickly. Yep, where did it go? So with that said...
Yeah. So I've washed the legs, I've looked at the color, I've smelled it.
You're way ahead of me.
Catch up.
Oh! What do you get in the nose?
I want to say like, and this is not a bad thing, but kind of like turpentine. You know that good smell of turpentine when you brings back memories and
Yeah.
stuff.
Are you getting any sort of pancakes with butter and maple syrup?
Had not gotten pancakes, but
That's what I'm getting.
I mean I get the syrup part. We're talking like Bisquick, or we're talking like real pancakes.
Crusties. One step up from Bisquick, but
Okay.
not quite like homemade pancakes.
All right. At least you're specific.
I'm only saying what I smell. I'm really pleased with how it smells. I'm kind of afraid to sip it because how's it going to live up to that?
Ooh, it lives up very well, I think. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
There's something kind of like peppermint about it, like a peppermint patty.
Mm.
But again, in a good way.
Yeah, the pancake syrup thing isn't coming through in the flavor for me,
Mm-hmm.
but the flavor is good.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, now I can't think of anything except peppermint. But there was some kind of spice that I was getting. I want to say like
Mm-hmm. Cardamom?
maybe. I was kind of hovering around clove, but clove didn't seem right.
No.
And cardamom was close.
Well, this, I think, is even smoother than some of the other ones that we've had. I think this is incredibly smooth.
And it's coming in at 100 proof. So we've had stuff that was as low as 93, I think. And I think I've given you had the cowboy bourbon the other day,
Mm-hmm.
which is 140.
Yeah, just now recovered from that, so that's good.
It's been almost a week since.
Well,
No, it's been more than a week since you've had that.
Petit Fleur.
Yeah,
This is really good.
it is good. Can you taste the rum?
No? You?
Not really. And what's weird is I have before.
Huh.
And I've had this, I mean, obviously I've had some of this.
Well, yeah, a little.
A little bit. And I was like complaining about it because I thought the rum flavor was too strong.
Really? Ah, well, I don't think that's a problem now.
No.
New day, new taste buds.
Yeah, and also there's an an effect that happens. I'm not sure what the right word is. That if there's a lot of air in here, then what's left here will oxidize a lot faster. Like so, when you first open it and the level is up to here, there's very little oxygen in there.
Yeah.
And then as you drink it, more and more oxygen interacts with it. Every time I open it, more oxygen gets in, kills it. Oxygen is bad.
Yikes. I didn't know.
Yeah. It's good for breathing and stuff like that.
Yes.
But
I did, but when you say it kills it,
it
it seems like.
alters it.
All right. I can go with that better.
Yeah, it alters it. It oxidizes it,
There you go.
which sometimes mellows the flavor.
Mhm.
So I've had it where I get down to the bottom and suddenly it's so much better.
Oh, huh.
But usually, especially if it's a good bourbon, as you get down to the bottom, it's a little bit disappointing down here.
Oh, really? Huh. So it's like you never step in the same stream twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only bourbon wise.
Yeah, you never step in the same bottle of bourbon twice.
Yeah. Mm.
And yeah, I think that's kind of cool. You never know what you're going to taste
Yeah.
day to day. And then you could go to the store tomorrow and buy a bottle of Angel's Envy finished rye, and there's no guarantee it's going to taste like this.
because it's also organic.
Oh.
You have to go through
So
the
there's-
process of fermenting first, and then
Yeah.
distilling, and then aging, and they're all just like organic processes,
Mhm.
not controlled by chemistry as
Well,
much
good.
as
I like that.
biology.
Yeah,
I like
great.
that too. The only drawback is if you're like, oh, I really like this bottle, I'm gonna go buy another one, and then it's not the same.
Yeah, right. But radically different, or just
No.
Yeah, just
So we were talking before the camera was on. We were talking about Lincoln Henderson, and Lincoln Henderson is the man who his job is called master distiller, which is, now that I think of it, kind of a misnomer because he's not really involved in the distilling. He should be called a master blender,
Mm.
but that, just back when the Coopers ruled the county,
Oh yeah.
they decided to call him the master distiller. But his job is to go through and taste all of the barrels
Oh.
and then determine, like, oh, this one has a lot of wood flavor, this one has a lot of spice, this one is sweet, etc. And then he says, if we blend like 2 of these with 4 of these, then we'll get the recipe that
okay.
we've come to be known for.
Yeah.
So they try as hard
So
as
he
they
does
can.
have a job.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, and his job is to keep the brand on track
Got it.
as best he can.
Well, I think he does a good job.
Yeah. And then the more barrels that go into the blend, the easier it is to keep the taste consistent.
Makes sense.
Sometimes, and a lot of times, you'll see a bottle that's called a single barrel, and that just means that Lincoln was going through the rick house and he tasted one particular barrel and he was like, this barrel kicks ass.
Don't change it.
Don't blend it with anything, just put that into a bottle and put it on the shelf.
Did you say it went through the Rick House?
Yeah,
What's that?
that's what they call the warehouse where they store all of
Oh,
the
okay.
barrels.
Who's Rick?
Some guy, it's his house.
Yeah.
He lets them store their barrels.
Cool.
All he asks is that he gets to go in and taste it once in a while. When Lincoln goes through, Rick follows.
Not a bad job.
Yeah. I love the way this smells. So breakfasty.
It's a breakfast bourbon.
Ryes and also high rye bourbons have a lot of spiciness to them. The rye adds a spice.
Hmm.
So the more rye you have, the more spicy your drink is going to be. This is 95% rye.
It's got a nice spicy aftertaste.
Yeah. But Angel's Envy gets some grief by purists because they don't release anything pure.
Oh, but you know that. You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Not like they're trying to pull a fast one.
Well, some people believe that the reason that you would finish a bourbon is because it's not quite there.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, this kind of tastes 80% ready. Let's just throw it into some port barrels and let the port finish it.
Yeah. I thought you said pork barrel for a second. I thought that'd be good. I'd drink that.
Yeah. Bacon.
Then I do get breakfast.
Really breakfasty.
Yeah.
So, what did I say? 90? What did I say? 90? $75? Do you remember what I said?
75, I think.
$75 for this. What do you think? Is it worth it?
I mean, I like it a lot. Yeah.
I do too.
But I think I've had bourbons I like as much that were less.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah. You know, if money was no object, you bet.
Yeah. I have a strange relationship with Angel's Envy. And when I first discovered it, it was one of my favorite bourbons, and I got it all the time. And then as I got more into it, I guess I kind of sided with the purists.
Oh.
And I'm like, Angel's Envy. If they came out with a real bourbon, maybe I would take them seriously. But you can't get a Angel's Envy bourbon without port finish, which seems kind of like cheating.
But okay, I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but since they're saying it, it's not really like they're cheating you. You know it when you buy it.
Yeah, it's not deceptive.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it's, to me, it's like singers who use auto-tune.
Oh, don't
Right?
get me started.
You're like, can you sing?
Right.
Because we don't know. You're using
Right.
this auto-tune. Is your voice any good?
And you compare the two?
Because I'm wondering, what is the bourbon like? Why do you always have to finish it with port if it's a good bourbon?
All right.
So maybe it's not such a good bourbon.
I get you. All right.
But like I said, my relationship with Angel's Envy is complicated because then I have moments like this where I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah, yeah. And you gotta hand it to them. Great name.
Yeah. Oh, so the story of the Angel's Envy is, so you put your juice into the barrel,
Yes.
and then you put your barrel in the rick house.
Yes.
Do you love that you just know all these words?
Yes, I do.
So the juice
I'm gonna
is
phone some friends after I finish here.
The juice in the barrel in the rick house.
Yes.
Years go by, evaporation happens.
Sure.
And also the wood from the barrel literally soaks liquid up.
Sure.
So 6 years later, you have less liquid in your barrel than you had.
Oh.
Some of it is lost to evaporation. Some of it is lost to, what do you call it? Absorption?
You can't squeeze it out of the barrel.
No. Or can you?
You tell me.
What they say is the stuff that is absorbed by the barrel, they call it the devil's cut. The devil has taken a cut of your...
Of the Angel's Envy?
No, the Angel's Envy is later.
Oh.
But first, the devil's cut is sucked out of the barrel. It's sucked from the contents into the barrel itself.
Okay.
The devil takes his cut.
Sure.
And then the angels, I think they call it the angels portion, is what has evaporated.
Oh.
And they call it the angels have taken
okay.
their cut, and the devil has taken his
Angels
cut.
are happy too. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And so then I assume that this Angel's Envy is a riff on those angels
Oh, sure.
that have supposedly taken some of it away.
Yeah.
And they are envious because they wish they got this.
Angels want more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wish, they envy us for drinking this breakfast in a glass.
Sucks to be them.
Fucking angels.
I hate 'em.
So I think we're giving this one a thumbs up.
Yeah, we are.
Even at $75?
A cautious thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're out with a mega billionaire, I would order this. Yeah.
Yeah. If you were out with a mega billionaire, there's a lot more stuff I'd rather order than this.
Okay. Granted.
I'd be like, "Oh, let's look at those ones at those top shelf up there. The ones that are all covered with dust and cobwebs.
Yeah,
that nobody
yeah.
orders. But would I get this again?
That's a good question. Would you?
I guess it depends on what mood I'm in.
Mm,
If I were to go buy an Angel's Envy, a bottle right now, I mean, they basically have 4 releases. You got your bourbon finished in port barrels.
yeah.
And then your rye finished in rum barrels.
Yeah.
And you have your triple oak finished in French and Hungarian oak barrels.
Sure.
And then you have your single barrel. And Lincoln was like, oh my God, bottle that.
Yeah.
And I've had the single barrel.
And?
It was bad.
No.
Yeah. It
So
wasn't.
Lincoln was wrong?
He was wrong. Or his taste differs from mine.
Yeah. Oh, same thing.
And with a single barrel, you never know what it's going to be, because even like I was describing the discrepancy between a batch from year to year, with a barrel, it's even more so because it's just the purity of that one
Yeah,
thing.
right.
You can never recreate that.
Gonna cut it with.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the reason I said all that was because if I were to go buy an Angel's Envy bottle again,
Yes.
I would definitely not get the single barrel.
Right.
And probably not the bourbon.
Can I ask what made it bad? Was there like no breakfast food underlying it at all, or what was the?
Yeah, there was no complexity.
Oh.
It was, I mean, it wasn't even that pleasant.
Mm.
This is much better than that, and that was like $110.
Phew. Okay.
Yeah, I was really disappointed in that.
Yeah.
But I think I would probably go for the triple oak first, and this one second. And I think the triple oak has cost a little bit more than this too.
Well, it's both oaks though, so you gotta
Yeah,
gotta pay for that.
right.
Yeah.
Oak's not free.
No, came all the way from Hungary for God's sake.
Yeah. But it's not a bad. It's not a bad rye.
Oh, not at all. No, it's good. My only thing is, I think I've had just as pleasant experience with other ryes for less.
Yeah.
Well, but then, was it really a rye? Really, I had bourbon, so I don't know what to compare it to.
Mm.
Considering it's just rye, I'm gonna go for it whole hog.
Okay. An enthusiastic thumbs up from Terry.
Yes.
On the rum finished rye whiskey from Angel's Envy for 75 to. Didn't we say the MSRP was 90, but I got it for
Yes.
less?
Yeah.
So
You got it for 75.
Yeah, if you can find this for 75, then snatch it up.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
If it's 92, make sure it's the Hungarian oak. Otherwise, no.
If it's 92, then just get the triple oak.
Yeah.
You might as well just get the triple oak at that point. I know it's starting to sound really complicated. It's not that.
Not to us experts.
No.
No.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Feel free to write in if you have any specific questions, and maybe we will answer every letter that we get.
He will.
I will. Thanks for enjoying this with me.
Thank you for having me. This is great.
An enthusiastic thumbs up from both of us.
Yeah.
Go out and get yourself some Angel's Envy rum finished rye. And have a nice day.